We got 2 mulligans. I feel like this Val DLR deck, I mulligan every hand I see with it. Because you have so many janky cards.
The hard part is
that don't do anything.
For certain specific things, and there's just so, I mean, you have so many duplicates and triplicates.
Yeah.
In that deck, it's really easy to just draw all 3 of
you
one
get
card.
these hands, Fall Guy, Paparazzi.
Yep. You're like, okay, that's nice, but I can't do anything with it. Yep. And that's kind of the struggle. Is their opening hands are kind of rough.
Yeah.
You really need that card draw early. You need those drug dealers right away.
Yeah.
Is the biggest thing I think you're mulliganing for.
Yep.
Because 50 card deck obviously doesn't play unless you have card draw.
Yep.
So, and the deck has to play fast.
Mm-hmm.
Their goal is to get set up before your opponent does. So.
Yep.
All right. So whatever these guys draw is what they get. So let's see what we got here. Again, I'm really kind of curious to see if we're gonna see any old school fast advance HB.
Yeah. I always like it, but that's just the way I play. I hate Caprice.
I do too. I've never been a fan of cards that introduce that much RNG, into a game.
And sometimes people just get in your head, And in a long tournament where you get fatigued, you can play some bad side games.
Well, I remember one game during a regional event where I managed to score as RP 5 points behind a Caprice and a Pulp.
Yep.
That was my server. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's brutal. I hated winning that way, and it's frustrating if the opponents have to have that happen.
Yeah. If your opponent's playing fast at all, you just need 1 Eli, and that's...
Yeah.
All right, we got a Siphon. That's pretty sweet. Siphon, Queen's Gambit, double daily cast.
So, So this is probably good stuff, Val? So I'm thinking good stuff, Val. Queen's Gambit, maybe.
That's a Siphon, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
And Wireless Net Pavilion?
So this is interesting. So this is a DLR.
So he's doing the Faust Siphon DLR.
You don't see... So... Econ early here.
Yep.
For Val.
So draw, cast.
Yep. I mean, you got
do you credit cast again?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Get the econ rolling.
I don't know what else you do. You could draw again.
I mean, he doesn't have anything for you to Queen's Gambit.
Ooh, Faust. Faust Siphon's coming.
Yep. I think I would have gone credit.
You could drop your Joshi B here. Oh no, the wireless net.
Yep.
But look, next turn, you get your 2, Faust Siphon, drop your Josh B. The nightmare begins. Let's hope it's Turing on HQ.
All right, so I think
checks and draw.
I think that's the obvious play when you're HBs. You
right.
immediately drop the Turing.
If you got it.
Yep. And there's no reason to not play with
Iced.
Most HBs play with 2. I think 2 is the right number. I think 3 might be too many.
Ice Jackson is good against this deck.
Absolutely.
You almost want a whole server just for him.
Right?
Better than Agenda.
I mean, the hard part is playing it early if they can get to it.
Yeah, this is not when you want it. This is not when you want it. Doesn't have a blackmail, though, and probably doesn't want to let him res that ice.
No, you would definitely not like to.
So do you Faust Siphon here? Draw Faust Siphon?
You're spending... Yep, I think you have to.
Siphon, you want to get that Josh beat down after
you also want to get that Jackson out of you. You Siphon. I mean, Kyle's... Lucky for Kyle, he's sitting on, 11 cards right now. So
yeah, but that means if he rests, he's going to go broke. Yeah, here we go.
So, yep.
Ouch, there it is.
Yep, there it is.
Bummer.
Again, I mean, it's the obvious play when you're HBs. You draw that turn, boom. You drop it right down HQ.
So...
Because most of the Val decks, they don't play with the Yogg, do they?
Yes.
I don't know. It depends on the list.
So a lot of times, Turing just really gets them out of that server permanently.
Yeah, you can Siphon triple click, but that's about all you got.
You really better make sure you have enough stuff out there so they don't just trash everything inside.
Right, he's got the wireless net, so makes it a little bit better.
A little bit, yep. So Kyle,
that's kind of a bummer. Wow. This is kind of the dream draw for this Val deck.
This is interesting. Do you feel you even need...
He doesn't want to get Siphon triple click next turn, I think.
Guess.
You just want to have some... You don't even ever have to res this ice.
Right.
Just having it there stops him from making that play.
That's fair.
Wireless
so
net.
wireless net's getting
Not
up
getting
early.
that other daily cast down is interesting.
It is kind of interesting. I mean, he really needs the econ here right now. He's got
Gosh,
pieces,
B.
but he doesn't have any money.
I wonder if now he's kind of
I think he's
resigned
really
himself
banking,
to just setting up the combo.
I think he's really banking on that account siphon to get him going. And it's also, as Ben, it's hard to see, HB draw all three of their hedge funds already.
I mean, any corp.
That's rough.
I want to see the stat corp win percentage when not drawing hedge fund in the first 10
Right.
turns. I bet it's pretty low.
It's probably pretty low, I agree. So, I mean, Kyle seems to be in a good position. I mean, obviously he's got the econ going, he's got Jackson. He just really needs to start making a scoring server here. I think he's good to go.
Yeah, he's
You
rich.
You throw a Turing in a remote.
Good
I mean, obviously, the
luck.
hard part with Turing in a remote is David, right?
Yep.
Then you got to worry about them putting on
But,
that David.
50 card deck, no tutoring,
Right.
no credits.
You just take a shot.
There's blackmail, though. You got to watch
That's
out
true, yeah.
for the blackmail.
Yep.
But, what do we got?
Alright, so another daily cast. So yep. So click
Daily cast
click a
coming
daily
down.
cast. Yep. And you just
Ooh,
click,
is that paparazzi?
I think yes, it is.
Not that important when you have the Josh B already
Right.
against this deck.
Well, and you don't want to throw it down this early.
No,
either.
you don't.
When-
You don't.
when
You don't
Kyle's
play
sitting
that
on all
card.
the econ that he's got.
Running R&D.
Because if you throw it down, Kyle just crashes the.
Architect. Ouch. 3
Oh.
cards. But
yeah,
paparazzi's dead draw. Josh B is dead.
You can't
Faust-
let it fire,
He
yeah.
does have 3 dead cards.
It's still not easy to see
Ash.
that happen.
Ooh, that Ash is gonna be good
It's
against.
going to be very,
the
very
zero
useful
credit
against
blackmailer.
this. Absolutely.
Oh, here. If
So-
you can get an Ash and an ABT down with that Jackson in play against a blackmail deck, that's awesome.
Oh, you're in such good position here. So looks like I'm guessing Ash and probably
Ash
and
agenda
Ash
or
agenda most likely.
if that you want the ABT here, that's
What-
amazing.
We know that Ben right now doesn't really get that straight. No blackmail.
And he has no
unfortunately.
card draw.
No money.
Is a big problem.
Yep. I mean, you gotta. There's
Blackmail.
Blackmail. Wait. Oh, he's
yeah,
not using.
not using
okay,
Josh.
okay.
Fall guy,
Ball guy. So he's getting
looking
pieces.
for a DLR.
Nope. Just needs the last piece. So I think you're gonna basically resign yourself to letting
Yeah,
Kyle score that out. Yep.
fall guy.
Yep. So if this is an ABT, you gotta fire it. I mean, you got the.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
actually, I don't know if you gotta
Well,
fire
you got the
it.
Jackson down. You should.
Well, the hard part is you
don't
want to
wanna-
use your Jackson to prevent the mills.
That's
you don't wanna
true.
just
Maybe
use
the
it.
ice doesn't matter.
You don't want to mill yourself 3 cards.
The problem is sometimes if the Val has any money,
But the ice is really useful because
You
you throw
wanna-
it in a remote.
blackmail.
They can't blackmail.
Because even if you have Ash, if they just have 2 blackmails,
Right.
and they just need like what $4,
Yep.
easy.
Yep.
So
So
Or-
yeah, it's a tough call. To fire it and use
I
the
would
Jackson.
I would fire it here.
I mean, you got what? 5 pieces of ice already, 3 econ. We haven't seen his hand, so
Lucky.
we don't know how many agendas he has.
Oh,
in
he
his
didn't
hand.
put one down.
Oh, interesting. So no agenda. So I gotta guess that Kyle doesn't have a lot of agendas in hand. Yeah, as a player, if
Is
I'm
that
firing an ABT and I don't know even
Looks like another remote off screen.
Yep.
Maybe an Eve.
Yep. And protecting it.
Eli
there.
on it. One way you can beat this Val deck
Vertical.
is
Or
if you
horizontal.
get your campaigns up. I've beaten it before. You just get $40 and you just get rid of everything the hard
well,
way.
the other way to go is to go horizontal, so they can't blackmail every single
Yeah.
server. You throw down 3 remotes, and then put 3 cards in 3 remotes. You
But
gotta
I mean,
guess what is what.
they can make it cost 24 to wipe their board.
Right.
But if you've got 48,
Doesn't matter.
can do it.
You can do it.
so
Yep.
that's definitely a thing. And the longer they wait to get more wireless nets and fall guys, the more money you can get.
Absolutely. So, Kyle's really in a commanding position here. Ben,
Yeah.
not seeing a DLR yet. He's got 1 fall guy. He's got the paparazzi. He's just missing that piece. He still doesn't have the draw either, which is really tough.
Queen's Gambit.
Oh, so risky.
Because that's definitely not an agenda. I don't know. That's
That's
not the
a-
most gambity gambit.
That's a risky. I don't know. We've already seen in 2 games.
Because against blackmail, you're not gonna. I mean, that would be like a pretty.
Well, in 2 games in round 1, we saw 2 people score out naked agendas.
Yep. All right, Breaker Bay.
Breaker
It
Bay
was
to
Breaker
Ash,
Bay
yep.
Ash.
Yep.
Okay, what are we tracing?
I mean, Ben's got money. He's got
Yeah.
11 credits, so. So what do you do here, Kyle? How much do you pump it? I mean, you gotta spend a
So,
lot.
assuming that's an agenda,
You gotta spend a lot of
and
money
you're facing
here.
down 11 in a bad pub.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. So that's 12, 4. So you gotta pump
Ouch.
8. 9. You gotta pump it 9.
This is how you lose to this Val deck. If you dump a bunch of money into this trace and then they get a DLR out,
Right.
you're in
I mean,
big
9
trouble.
9 is a lot to invest to score this agenda. I don't know that I could do 9. That's a lot.
Is he just doing 4? Looks like just 4.
I think he's just doing the 4.
Yeah, it's either a bunch or nothing here.
Yep.
Truvius. And then we killing the grid.
Yeah.
Kill
I
that
think you
grid.
have
Kill
to.
that grid. That
rid
thing's
of it.
worth like 10 credits.
Yeah, you can't let the Eves get up there. They're already res.
All right, what is
So
this?
it looks
Eve?
like it's an agenda.
No,
Oh, it's an Eve. Oh, that was interesting. Throwing the Breaker Bay on the Ash instead of on the Eve. I don't know if I like that play.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand. I
it
mean,
is possible that he
but the Breaker Bay is only
values.
saving you 2 credits.
He may
versus
value the
5.
Eve more if he's on the trash everything plan.
Well, that's why, again, I'm really kind of confused by the Breaker Bay going in the Ash. It's only saving you 2 credits versus the 5 on the
Yeah,
Eve.
but he may have wanted him to blackmail that and not his econ.
I suppose it's possible.
I don't know.
Yeah, but then you're kind of. I mean, if you're throwing it on the Eve, you're basically bluffing the Eve as an agenda.
Yeah.
You know. So
It is a confusing play when you have
you have a naked remote, and then yeah.
2 servers with 2 things.
Yep.
Was that for last time? Oh yeah.
So no, I do question the play, but you know.
It is what it is. TLR, bullcrap, X.
So
That's right. They're all
Ball
bullcrap.
guy. So I mean, Ben's got it all. He just needs the DLR. That's all he needs, and he's done.
Yeah, he just needs the
I
daily.
mean, he's at a point where he's not really worried about anything getting trash here.
The thing is, you used a blackmail, and you want that blackmail to get rid of that Jackson
Yep.
before you start milling.
Well, I mean, you can mill and just force him to use it.
Right, but if you think
With
one
2
if,
wireless pavilion, 2 fall guys, I don't think Kyle's gonna be spending 12 credits to trash all
but
this
if you're
stuff.
thinking against food coats, you got 9 agendas in the deck, about a little less than 1 in 5 cards, which means if you spend your whole turn milling, you're probably going to get 1 agenda.
Right.
So that Jackson takes 3 turns away from you.
well,
if
but
you
you're
just
also
let
making
him
them
use
use
it.
it. It's going to have to get used at some point.
Yeah. But if you can blackmail it first before you start milling cards, that's scary.
So, same old thing, same old
Here
thing.
they come.
So there's the blackmails.
You still can't siphon through that Turing with those though,
No,
but
you
they are
can't.
blackmails. Man, and the thing is, a siphon is still sweet here, but you can't get in.
No, it's not gonna happen. I mean, no.
What a different game this is if that's not a Turing.
So, thinking Ash for sure. Agenda, another Breaker Bay.
Yeah, advance.
So 4. So NAPD.
NAPD is 5
Probably.
against Val though.
That's true.
Let's hope he remembers. Inject.
That would be really, really awkward.
Yeah, he's too good of a player for
Yep.
that. Inject 4
So,
cards.
wow,
Boom.
blackmail.
Super Diesel.
Yeah. This is rough. This is real rough. Here, Kyle. I mean, you could blackmail, same old thing,
Off-campus
blackmail.
apartment. That's 2 clicks.
Yep.
So this is probably Vitruvius with a counter, if it's not an
I
APD.
can't imagine what else it would be.
Or, yeah.
Because there's no other reason to over advance it.
Yeah, so it's either a NAPD that forgot the rules,
Unintentionally.
or a Vitruvius with a counter.
Alright, so looking at credits here. I mean, obviously you can't get through there because of the Ash right now.
Right, you got no money.
Yep, so scoring out. Yep.
Oh, ABT.
ABT. So,
Just saving a click
you
so
fire
he
it.
can slam another agenda in there
Fire
right
it.
after, probably.
Yep. So,
Here we
whoa,
go.
2 ice off
That's
of this.
great.
That's great.
Ooh,
Oh.
perfect. Beautiful. Got his ETF credit.
Yep. That looks like a Wallace static. Is that last one? I think.
You can put it on archives, make him pay cards to get his DLR
Absolutely.
down.
I think
Yeah,
so.
there you
Yeah,
go.
definitely.
And then you tax him to go check.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Oh, so that ABT single-handedly really turned this game around. You know, that touring.
I think
that Ash,
Kyle went from a slight favorite to a
you
huge
know,
favorite.
So now you're Ben. You just gotta start milling. You don't have any other places right now. Yep. And that's
Yeah,
Kyle.
and that's why you install
throw down
advanced,
another
so you
agenda.
can get another one in there right away.
Yep, absolutely. So good on
That's
Kyle.
good play. People don't do that enough.
No, people.
Even with RP, they only put one counter on their Mark
Well,
II.
and for a lot of people, it's really confusing, especially with your Val. You
Yeah.
know, why would you install it one advanced something?
Yep.
You know, it seems kind of weird.
Sometimes people play the one biotic too, and you can
Right.
score a global food with
Yep.
one
Yep,
advancement too.
absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
We got to get this DLR down. But you're staring down 20 credits though. You're worried he can just trash it all.
Everything. I mean, you're not giving a server. If he spends money to trash things, he's still scoring agendas. He's got a Jackson on the table.
It's
So,
all bad.
Yeah, it's a
And you have to
bad
trash
spot.
cards just to play it.
Yep. I mean, you're spending two to
You
get through
could
there.
you could blackmail this remote and triple click the Turing, but you'll have no money, so it's not going to
Well,
do
you
anything.
know the Ash is there.
Yeah, so it's not gonna.
It's not going to do anything.
You'd be able to trash the Ash because you got your bad pub money,
I suppose,
but that's not
it's
good
not really
enough.
going to do you a lot.
It's not good enough.
Nope.
Well, you've got the Josh B click is relevant against these Turings though. That
It's
actually
true.
lets you same old thing siphon through a Turing, which is a cool play.
It's true.
You know, there could be a swing turn where that happens, and then the Ash is a lot worse if you get a 15 credit swing.
So I mean, if you're Ben, what are you thinking right now? I think you just run archives, get that DLR going.
I know it's that, or I'm tunnel vision on siphon still.
That's really all
Because
you got.
if you think about it, you can do that 2 turns in a row. He's not trashing your same old thing for 6 credits.
I mean, you have deja vu.
Gonna draw a card with the scrubber.
I don't know
on
what
the
he's
apartment.
digging for at this point. I mean, he doesn't really need anything else.
I mean, he's thinking the scrubber. He's gonna get 2 credits out of it. So if he's gonna click to draw, he may as well
Sure.
just play the scrubber.
Sure.
He'll probably get 4 to 6 credits out of it. So it's probably worth doing.
So,
Blackmail the Eve.
That's interesting.
I'm scrubbing it with the bad pub.
Sure. I mean, might as well.
So I wonder if he is
Not
gonna
important.
go for that siphon play and try to
Just click through it.
because you can have games where you let them get to game point.
Yeah, but at this stage of the game, is 5 credits really that big of
Well,
an
it's
impact?
you're getting 10. That's the thing.
I don't know. I think if I'm Kyle, I'm okay with you spending that blackmail on that server because you're not blackmailing my remote, right?
Oh yeah,
And
for
the 5
sure.
credits isn't going to
But
really
he's
affect
probably
you that
thinking
much.
with Turing there, blackmail remote's out of the question. All right, here we go.
There we go.
Hopefully not another ABT for Ben's sake.
Well, I don't think you need to fire another one at this point. 1, 2, 3. Score. No. So
Oh, it's
global
food. It's food.
It's gotta be food.
Or an APD,
Or
which
an
is always a
NAP.
pain to score.
Yes, it is. Well, you're sitting on 2 credits. I mean, if
But
it's
see,
a
this
NAB,
is
you don't have to worry
it's
about
very expensive to score agendas, and HP's only got 2 points. So if you get a siphon, then they score. You hit him with another siphon, now he's got $4, and then you drop your DLR. It takes a lot of money to trash all this nonsense.
I mean, they have a lot of assets installed that they could easily just res. You
Look,
know,
and he's even
spend some of that money.
Yeah, he's even got a deja vu.
Yep. He's thinking about it.
What's he doing? Daily cast money.
Money.
And then also, if he's gonna res that front HQ ice, that's more money. I'm just
This is a tough spot.
type of player I am. I'm tunneled on siphon pretty hard. There's Josh B. He's doing it.
So he's doing
Believe.
it. So same old thing.
Oh, is it blackmail? Oh, that's boring. Come on. Oh no,
Oh,
there it
he
is.
is
See,
doing the siphon.
way to
There
go.
we go.
That's what you do.
So you can't
Turing
res
number
the
2.
ice.
Here it is.
So he's gonna click through.
Well, let's see if we res this front ice.
Well, I think you res it. Why not?
Because if it's trivial for Faust, then you're putting yourself down even more money. And then when you score this agenda
So
and
he's
get
let it
siphoned
fire.
again next turn,
So let it hit.
losing 5, getting 10. There's the tags, and and Kyle's on 5-click turns for a while now.
Wow. Yep. So
See, here comes 2 more credits for the food.
Yep. And
Okay.
then throwing down another agenda. Probably.
No, oh yep, he
Yep.
can put down the game winner here.
Yep. Because you got to spend your whole turn just to get through that.
But
touring.
now you've got money to pay the trace.
That's true.
That's why this siphon's important. It still might not be enough, but you got 5 clicks.
He's running. He is.
Get your
he's running through that.
get your cash money.
Just blackmail that server.
The thing is, man, if this is not an agenda, like
Right,
if he didn't
right.
have one and he put down nonsense, this blackmail is so bad.
Well, I mean, you still get
'Cause
to trash everything.
Only
that's in there,
because
too.
it could have been a siphon.
Well, then I say you get to trash everything that's in there too. So same old thing. Or we blackmail. I think you want to
Blackmail for
that
your whole
server.
turn. Did he get his daily cast money? I think he missed it.
Yep.
This turn.
So there it goes.
Okay. Clicking it up.
So
We got
what do
Caprice. Oh wow! Here we go.
This is
All
for
right,
the game
runner
right here.
Runner here. I'm bidding 2. I don't know.
Well, I mean, but Ben is also rich. I think you bid 1.
I think you bid 2 just because it's a big moment. The corp gut is saying 2, so I'm 2 as runner here.
All right, I'm going 1. You're going 2.
Okay.
0 is definitely out of the question here. So 1 to.
I missed what Kyle bid. Did Kyle? Looks like Kyle bid 0.
I think so.
I
thought
think
he,
he- I think
thought
he had-
rolled 2 dice. I think he bid 2.
Did he bid 2?
I think so.
If he did.
So yeah, all right. Woo! I know my side games.
How much did he have going into this turn? If he had 11, then it was 2.
I won
I
13
guess.
side games in a row at the Wasson region.
Way to go.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. So that's game.
I pride myself on losing them all as runner and still managing to win.
So I think that's basically
That was
the
his
game.
whole. That was his whole
That
turn,
was his
right?
whole turn, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else. he
Same
can
old
do.
thing. Blackmail, triple click.
Yep.
That's it.
And
Oh no, he won it.
Oh,
Did he bid 2
won it.
also?
Okay. So that was a surprise.
Oh, it's NAPD. At least you
Well, he
still
still
get
has the
get
money.
points though.
Yep.
All right, 4 to 5.
4 to 5.
And now we got no upgrades, and there's a deja vu in hand that Kyle does not know about.
Well, you can't install Deja Vu
Well,
and then
you
blackmail.
know he's got 5 clicks. He's still
Well,
got.
we can't go install then same old thing.
No, he can deja vu for blackmail.
Well, you have to install it first, right?
Deja vu, not he has a deja vu, not same old
right,
thing.
right. Yep.
So, if this is an agenda, see, this is that 5-point HB guessing game that they get now with global food.
Yep.
It's so dangerous.
So
Inject, he's not buying that it's an agenda.
So no.
Ooh, he's got a siphon though,
No,
and he's
siphon.
got 3 clicks. You just fire this now.
Well, you're giving up on that being. Then you're basically giving up on that being an
I think he already, unless he was trying to get another blackmail. Oh, he could just run and
just
triple
spend his
click
clicks, yeah.
and just plan to discard.
Yep. I don't think that's a terrible idea.
Because Kyle doesn't have that much money.
Because you can easily see what it is. And if it's not an agenda, then you can just count type it next turn.
And then the thing is, if it's not an agenda, Kyle may not res this other ice, and it won't even be that expensive.
Right.
Oh, I'm so tempted to not believe this is an agenda and just siphon here, though.
It's a tough call because you're still leaving them with 4 credits, so they can just win next turn.
Right. I'm saying you'd have to believe it's not an agenda.
Because if you run this server, I mean the hard part is, if you run this server, you don't have to worry about it being an agenda, so you get another turn.
Right, but are you
know,
gonna? The question
And you can
is,
still, and then you know it's not an agenda, you can account
you're
type it
almost
next turn.
committing yourself then to triple clicking this Turing every turn for the rest of the game. Ouch.
Double
Oh,
Turing.
doesn't matter what he does.
Doesn't matter what
So
he did.
deja vu blackmail would have been better play.
So.
It would have got in because he can't res that Turing.
Oh, right.
And then you get the ABT.
Well, when he injected it, it was too late.
Yep. He was
combined
planning
himself.
to use Faust.
Yep.
But yeah, the third Turing there is rough.
rough.
I mean, you don't even know they have 3 in the deck,
Right.
and
Yep.
to get all 3. Okay, Kyle 2-0.
So, wow, good job by Kyle. Ben read it, but he just
Yeah, and
misplayed it,
it's-
unfortunately.
That Valencia draw, he had Faust, Siphon, Josh B, just everything you want, but then the Turing is the perfect
Yep.
counter to that opening.
And again, I think, with a lot of people expecting a lot of Val, I think tomorrow, I think you're going to see a lot of people with
So
HP
I
because
wonder-
with 3 Turings.
I wonder, as people play this deck more, if it'll become more you install your Faust and you click 1 Siphon the next turn. so that if they have the turn, you
Sure.
can at least click through and get your money.
Right, and then you can dump the tags
Because
afterwards. You
this
don't care.
game is so different if that first siphon goes
right.
through.
Oh, absolutely.
'Cause-
I mean, Kyle did get off to that great start, with the triple hedge fund. So
Yeah.
the account siphon doesn't hurt as badly when you're sitting on, all that money that
Yep,
early.
that's true.
So, and Kyle, honestly, outside of that, he didn't get a lot of his other econ going. He had the one Eve campaign tick for one round, and that was really it.
Yep, 3 hedge funds all you need.
That's
3
all
hedge
he
funds
really
and
needed.
3 and ABT
and,
ice
and ETF stability.
and your ability.
That's,
Yeah,
that's it.
it's worth a fortune.
Yep.